Your story to be untold, but all the promises we made, from the cradle to the grave, when all I want is you. When all I want
set up a microphone here. Take it away. It just was, in the way. Spend more time fumbling.
What would you do if I sang out of tune? Would you stand up and walk out on me? Lend me your ears and I'll sing you a song, and I'll try not to sing out of key. Oh, I get by with a little help from my friends. Ooh, I get by with a little help from my friends. I'm gonna try with a little help from my friends. What do I do when my love is away? Does it worry you to be alone? How do I feel by the end of the day? Are you sad because you're on your own? Oh, I get by with a little help from my friends. Ooh, I get by with a little help from my friends. Oh, my sunshine, my sunshine, you make me happy when the skies are gray. You never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. The other day, as I was sleeping, I dreamed I held you in my arms. Please don't take my sunshine away.
Will everyone stand for the bride?
When it's cold outside, I got my name. I guess you say what can make me feel this way, my girl. Talking about my girl. Talking about my girl.
Again, I want to welcome everyone to this wedding ceremony. As I indicated before the wedding party came up, I'm going to give you all 30 seconds to take photos if you wish to do that. I would invite you to come up here if you want to get close with a phone camera or with a camera, but please, no more than 30 seconds so we can get underway. And as I said before, when we're done taking the pictures, if you could have your seats and quiet those phones for all of us. Anybody wish to come up and take a photo? You're welcome. You can come even closer if you wish. All right, thank you. Everyone may be seated. And I wish to acknowledge those whom Leslie and Dylan have asked to join them as part of the ceremony on this very special day. And forgive me, I don't refer to the best woman as the maid of honor anymore for reasons that may or may not be obvious to some of you, but our best woman is Lauren Foley, and our bridesmaid is Amy LeBlanc. Tim Ratliff to my left is the best man, and we have Scott Bork, who is Leslie's brother, and of course, I think most importantly, we have Amelie Bell right here, our flower girl, and to my left and Dylan's left is Hudson Scott, his son, the ring bearer, or I should say their son, the ring bearer. And they all welcome you very much. I also want to give special thanks to Judy Broussard, Leslie's mom, and to the parents who are here only in spirit and in memory, but their presence is as important as anyone's. They have nurtured and shaped and helped Leslie and Dylan to this hour. We're gathered here today in this place of history, beauty, and reflection to celebrate the joining of Leslie and Dylan in marriage. They have chosen to share this time with us, and they will draw strength and assurance from you being here. Today is a celebration of love, life, family, and commitment. Now, we don't need to have a ceremony to have a marriage, so why do we do it? The marriage ceremony has been important in nearly every culture, religion, generation, and society. We have many impactful moments in our lives that happen often, but this one is so critical, we acknowledge its special meaning by sharing it with others. But why this moment? Because despite all of our differences, despite the pain and misery that so many suffer, love is what we all share. We are reminded that the ability to love is the very best and the most important part of our humanity. This is a time to pause, look back, and smile at all the moments that brought Leslie and Dylan to us today. From Los Angeles to New York City, to Louisiana, to Lafayette, and Los Angeles, and even I get confused going back and forth as they have. Vancouver, oh my God, I forgot Vancouver. But it's also a time to look ahead at all the moments that are still to come. The two of you fell in love in Los Angeles, I think Dylan told me 12 years ago. And you're here today because of that love. You've chosen each other. You have chosen to be with someone who enhances you, who makes you think, who challenges you, who is willing to live with uncertainty, choosing a path that is not simple nor always straightforward. In the next few moments, you will be making promises to each other that you're going to keep. You're going to vow to take care of each other, to stand up to one another, or for one another, I should say, and find happiness in each other. We are gathered together here in the presence of all of you as witnesses to join together this man and this woman in marriage. I'm going to invite Rachel Foreman at this point to give us a reading. Rachel, if you would. Oh, come on up here a little bit. Let me give you this. We have to record it. And just stand there and face everyone.
Okay. Kind of want to face them.
Yeah, that's good.
Instead of reading, I actually wrote something. People talk about love like it's a thing, like it's its own entity. But the way that I see it, it's not a thing. It's not a noun at all. I think love is a verb. It's not a place you fall. It's not something you're lucky enough to find. It's an action, and it's an act of will. And it's something that we do, and we have to choose to do it every day. Love is making his lunch even when he made you mad. Love is him moving to South Louisiana when it's ungodly hot and you didn't know anybody. It's continuing to fight for what you have, even when you have every reason to give up. It's a decision that allows you to live and be happy and whole in a way that you never could by yourself. And it's my wish for you is that you love each other well. You've done it this far. You've created this beautiful family, and just keep doing it.
Thank you. Rachel, if I could have that back. Now, I require and charge you both that having duly considered the covenant you are about to make, you do now declare before this company your pledge of faith each to the other. Dylan, you have a personal vow that you wish to give? Mm-hmm. Please go ahead.
Oh, Leslie Renee, what could I possibly vow standing here that you have not heard already 100 times over 12 years? We're not entering this wide-eyed in our 20s or our 30s or our 40s. We're coming into this knowing each other right down to the bone. I know your best self, you know mine. I know your worst self, and you know mine. And to quote Marty Bird from our favorite Netflix show on Ozark, I don't love you unconditionally, but we've been through a shitload of conditions, and I'm here. I know that together we'll always be late. We'll spend money we don't have. I know I'll only ever be the third wheel to your true love, Facebook. But I know you will make me laugh. I know we'll find the good time wherever we are, whatever it is. And I know we'll disagree. I know we'll argue. And you know I will always come back to you, because I always have. And you'll always come back to me, because I'm your home, and you are my home. And I love you more than words. Lastly, I say more than words, but I want to say some more. I would like to quote Rilke, because what's a wedding without Rilke? But it's my favorite poem, and it's a conversation I feel like that we've been having for a while, and I just had to say it to you. It goes like this. God speaks to each of us as he makes us, then walks with us silently out of the night. These are the words we dimly hear. You, sent out beyond your recall, go to the limits of your longing. Embody me. Flare up like a flame and make big shadows I can move in. Let everything happen to you. Beauty and terror. Just keep going. No feeling is final. Don't let yourself lose me. Nearby is the country they call life. You will know it by its seriousness. Give me your hand.
Beautiful. Thank you. Leslie?
Okay, I thought you were just an actor. I didn't know you were a comedian also. Clearly I'm not the actor, so I'm going to read him my vows.
Go ahead.
My dearest D, the D to my L. It's hard to say exactly when we became D and L. Was it the first time our eyes met at a gym in Los Angeles? Was it on our first date at the Hudson? Was it in Chicago when you played This Year's Love for me on a random piano we found at the Peninsula? When you kissed me on that midnight street, freaked me off my feet. Early on, before we were an us, we drank coffee on a balcony and I asked you if you believed in soulmates. You didn't answer me, but the word soulmates floated in the air and just hung there for a while. We were together from that moment on. Our journey together has not been easy, but I wouldn't trade it for anything. We added Amelie and Hud, and finally Riley to our most ridiculous fantastic. Today, surrounded by all of our loved ones, I choose you to no longer just be my partner in life, but to be my husband. I take you as mine, knowing and loving all of your strengths and all of your faults, just as I offer to you me as yours, with all of my strengths and all of my faults. I will celebrate your success and mourn your losses as though they are mine. I promise to always be there, riding shotgun while we navigate this thing called life. I promise to always be next to you on the end of the bed when we make important decisions. Who knows where the next life venture takes us, but wherever we go as a family. Our story is anything but traditional, the imperfectly perfect fairy tale. Today we begin a new chapter as a married couple, husband and wife. I vow to wear your name, Walsh, proud, every day for the rest of our lives. I love you so.
Beautiful. Thank you. All right, I have a series of questions for Dylan. Dylan, will you have this woman to be your wedded wife, to live together in marriage? Will you love her, comfort her, honor and keep her in sickness and in health, and forsaking all others, keep you only unto her, so long as you both shall live?
I will.
And Leslie, questions for you. Leslie, will you have this man to be your wedded husband, to live together in marriage? Will you love him, comfort him, honor and keep him in sickness and in health, and forsaking all others, keep you only unto him, so long as you both shall live?
I will.
If the two of you would hold hands, please. Okay. Dylan, please repeat after me. I, Dylan, take you, Leslie,
I, Dylan, take you, Leslie,
to be my wedded wife,
to be my wedded wife,
to have and to hold,
to have and to hold,
from this day forward,
from this day forward,
for better, for worse,
for better, for worse,
for richer, for poorer,
for richer, for poorer,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
to love and to cherish,
to love and to cherish,
till death us do part.
till death us do part.
And Leslie, do you take Dylan? Repeat after me. I, Leslie, take you, Dylan,
I, Leslie, take you, Dylan,
to be my wedded husband,
to be my wedded husband,
to have and to hold,
to have and to hold,
from this day forward,
from this day forward,
for better, for worse,
for better, for worse,
for richer, for poorer,
for richer, for poorer,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
to love and to cherish,
to love and to cherish,
till death us do part.
till death us do part.
We have two rings, Amelie. I'm sorry, flowers. Yeah, Hudson, you have the rings. All right, Dylan, would you take one and put it on Leslie's finger, please?
Good job, buddy. Thank you. Okay.
And as you put the ring on Leslie's finger, please repeat after me. In token and pledge of our constant faith
In token and pledge of our constant faith
and abiding love,
and abiding love,
with this ring I thee wed.
with this ring I thee wed.
All right. And Hudson, do you have the, here we are. Leslie, if you'd put the ring on Dylan's finger. And repeat after me. In token and pledge
In token and pledge
of our constant faith and abiding love,
of our constant faith and abiding love,
with this ring I thee wed.
with this ring I thee wed.
Thank you. Why don't you two push forward a little bit? I have to make this official now. All right. Inasmuch as Leslie and Dylan have consented together in marriage and have witnessed the same before this gathering and thereto have pledged their faith each to the other and have declared the same by joining hands and by giving and receiving rings and declaring and pledging their faith to each other, I pronounce that they are husband and wife. Now, you are one till time swallows itself. Congratulations. All right.
Oh, my
Oh, baby, we
baby. Oh,
did
you
it.
did it, huh? Let me just wipe my face off.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, there's Chris. Okay.
Ready?
Sorry, I had you do double duty.
Blow this joint. Yeah. Let me do this thing.
Give them about a minute or 30 seconds.
Hit it, bud. Phew. Man, I smell like a crazy man. Oh, thank you.
Thank you all.
Thank you. Basically just gonna hold the handkerchief.
Where were these earlier? They have your damn name on
Oh, my baby. Amelie. She has any time to change the shoes now, or she just goes and knows? It's gonna go now. It's going now. I think we're going now. Huh?